Dunbar and Lupiga Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Hey, it's
Wow.
week. There's nothing better than beating the piss out of the Eagles. Let's go, baby. Who's horned up?
Oh, I think Matamida is, Chris O is, T-Bass is, Davey OG is, Antonio Savage is here as well. Everybody
Antonio
is horned up.
He sounds like a soap opera character.
It may just be Savage, but I want to pronounce it Savage.
Yeah.
Eagles. And then Chris O's right. I mean, that's a bad word, but it's right.
Hold on. It's clearly Savage. It's not Savage.
I was trying to be fancy. Like you are with your spectacles.
You can't pull fancy off.
Savage. It's very fancy. Haas is here.
Yeah, it's going to be a great week. Vikings football back at noon on American soil, baby. God bless the USA.
Yeah, not just being back at noon, but yeah, being back in the best damn country in the world. God, and after the bye, ready to go. Everybody's healthy. The injury part looks really good. We'll get to it.
Not everybody's healthy.
I mean, it's a lot better report than what we've seen in the last couple of weeks.
Key characters still unhealthy.
Let me tell you that. It's looking pretty good.
Hit that like button. As you guys come in.
Kinetic 615. I think that's a new one. I don't remember that name. Welcome, Kinetic 615.
Let's go. Frozen North is in the house. Jelly Monster, Haas Man, Sam Squatch. Dear pals are in the house. Big week.
Yeah, Fork and Skulls here as well.
Oh yeah, we'll give her a couple minutes. Let everybody trickle in. Hopefully, have a nice little gathering this evening.
Northfist is here. Didn't he win the bobblehead? Right?
Yeah, he's got the bobblehead. Chris, did you get? He got the jersey last month. This month we have October's awesome giveaway.
Awesome giveaway.
Yeah, it's the Salute the Service hoodie. The Service hoodie. It's a dandy. It's beautiful. So okay, he's already in.
Look at that. Chris wants to win again.
So all super cats get a chance to win that bad boy.
How's the pumpkin carving contest going that you suggested a couple weeks ago?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, what's the plan? Are they going to present them on air in the last horned up of October or what?
I don't know if anybody's going to do it.
I think they should. We'll bring them on. Show the pumpkins off.
Look at that. Haasman, $4.99. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah. Ashley's here.
Look at that.
Should be hitting that like counter.
Watching for a while. First time he's caught alive. He's new to the community. Well, hey, welcome aboard.
Yeah, I thought you were new.
Kinetic 615. Is that what it is? Kinetic?
I think it's Kinetic 615.
Oh my God, I'm the dumbest person I know. Is that what it is? Kinetic?
I would assume so, but you want to go
probably right.
Anybody else having problems? Montemito was having problems on the YouTube stream. It's not playing.
No, I user error, unfortunately, on that one.
Oh no.
Okay, he did get it. Well done. Good job, Chris.
Good call on the Harrison Smith jersey as well.
Chevy Razzie Chase. Favorite Chevy Chase movie you got to take out Christmas Vacation?
Mine's gonna be a deep cut then.
No, I bet it won't.
Spies Like Us.
That's got really good reviews.
I love that movie. I used to watch it all the time when I was little.
I think isn't that like on Rotten Tomatoes like ridiculously high?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I think that's very well. There's a lot of good ones. Caddyshack is Caddyshack is a no-brainer. Sorry.
Chevy Chase said he also had problems with YouTube. Funny Farm, according to Ashley.
Funny Farm is good.
Sam Squatch.
Let's go. Damn. I don't know. It's on. I'm seeing it on YouTube right now, but
I'm watching on YouTube. It seems fine. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe there's some YouTube outages around the world right now.
Oh, man. Great. Kevo P. Everybody's having problems. Weird. Yeah, no, I'm on there and it's just black. Oh, God. Three Amigos.
Oh, yeah, Three Amigos.
He's got some dandies. Fletch. Oh, the Fletches are so good. Yeah, that's lamb fries. Yeah, he had all those things. What was it, like 58 or something?
What?
Funny Farm reference.
Oh, I'm seeing moving forever, so
He's
I
eating
can't remember
sheep
any
balls.
references.
He's eating sheep balls.
Jeepers creepers. I see to reboot it. I don't know. Mine's working fine. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but
No, there's definitely an issue, but that's
Yeah.
all right. It might just be you and I talking to each other. That's just fine.
that's fine. If you can't watch on YouTube, hop over to Twitter. Watch it on Twitter. What do you think? We want to get this thing going or what?
Do it. Let's do it.
Hit the like button as you trickle on in, if you can, with YouTube. Let's start with some Vikings news. And KOC, not yet to name a starter, and was a little abrasive today in his press conference when asked about it.
Well, whatever. Everybody has a bad day. He's probably sick of hearing about it. He's sick of talking about it. But you know what? If you're not going to name your starter or say who it's going to be, you got to deal with it, man. Put your big boy pants on. You're making millions of dollars and just go with the flow.
Yeah, he was just like, it's the same answer as yesterday. And I'm like, wow, okay, let's see. Yeah, usually like that. But yeah, I mean, he's also said, you'd know plenty, ahead of time who the quarterback was going to be, and he's still going to have them both go out there tomorrow. Thursday is when usually that's actually not a little nugget here. Thursday is the day when the starting quarterback addresses the media, and he's going to have them both talk tomorrow. So KOC is kind of keeping this one close to the vest.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to play games, which I don't blame him for, keeping the Eagles in question, that's fine. But don't get pissy when people are asking who's the quarterback's going to be. It's a very standard question.
It's a very fair question. It's a question in everybody's mind, and he was a little bit rude in his response. NFL Network, they had 10 panelists pick this game. They had 6-4 in favor of the Eagles. You know what? I'm actually kind of fine with that.
Yeah, that's I give two craps. I think a lot of people are picking the Vikings. I think a lot of people are expecting the Vikings to win. I think a lot of people are thinking the Eagles are just going to be a shit show. So I'm actually surprised it's 6-4 and not like 8-2 Eagles. So whatever.
Yeah, I thought it would be worse. So I was actually kind of surprised that.
I think on roundtable, it was 3 of us picked the Vikings, 1 picked the Eagles.
Not bad. Not bad. Carson Wentz is officially day-to-day with a pretty painful left shoulder injury, non-throwing shoulder, but it sounds like it's pretty painful.
Well, it's a good thing he doesn't throw with it, so suck it up. He ain't playing for free.
Yeah. No, he's making the big bucks, and yeah, suck it up. You're the backup, and if you get hurt, so be it.
Oh,
so
well,
be
I
it.
don't wish hurtness.
I'm not saying like permanently, just if it hurts worse in the morning, if it goes from pretty painful to super painful.
Cashman is back. We win. FWN, you guys don't even have to watch the game. We win.
Let's jump over to the injury report that did come out here, and let's go to the Eagles first. We'll start with we'll finish with the Vikings. Only did not participate was tight end Grant Calcaterra, who was limited. Len Dickerson, Quinton Mitchell. I was hoping he'd be out, but he was limited today, so a little bit positive step for him. And then full participants, Zach Bond, the linebacker, and then both defensive tackles, Jalen Carter, who said he is going to play, and Jordan Davis, both were full goes. So we're not getting any breaks, I don't think, from this Eagles defense here when it comes to this game on Sunday.
I don't know. I don't put Mitchell as 100% playing by any means. Limited as a cornerback means absolutely jack shit. So if he's out, it's going to be beautiful because it's going to be Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson. So
it's gross.
Even if he plays, their other side is complete dog shit. So it would be an added bonus. But the fact that he's limited, I don't care. Jalen Carter's clearly going to play.
Yeah.
And Dickerson, I would assume he's going to play. But Mitchell, I think, is the biggest question mark.
And it is a hamstring. That back pedal. That's never good. So we'll see. Hopefully he is out. Vikings, the healthiest they've been in a long time. No DNPs this Wednesday. Ingram Dawkins was limited. Dalvin Jackson was limited. McCarthy was limited. O'Neal was limited. And Andrew Van Ginkel was out there, also limited. Full goals, Tyler Batty, Blake Cashman, Michael Jurgens, Carson Wentz with that very pretty painful left shoulder was a full go today.
Yeah, I'm curious. T-Bass. To be clear, T-Bass, JJ does not get to pick if he plays or not.
Well, he did play that most of the Falcons game in pain.
It is not up to him if he plays. So T-Bass just twisting that knife. Yeah, so Brian O'Neill, he was limited, right? So that's a perfect example. Like just because Quinyon Mitchell, like I don't. Do we anticipate Brian O'Neill playing this week? I don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
I hope he does, but signs don't really. Andrew Van Ginkel was what?
He was limited as well.
Yeah, limited means jack shit. Nobody's expecting Van Ginkel to play. And JJ McCarthy, the injury on him is so he said today that he's still not quite at 100%. And Kevin O'Connell coaching staff sounds like what they've said is that he's not going out there until he's 100%. So the writing is on the wall on that one. It's half and half on Twitter, wherever everybody's like, oh, he's going to start. He's not going to start. Nobody knows. But I think if you're a betting man, you're going to assume that Carson Wentz is going to be the guy.
It does feel that way. It does feel that way. I don't want to quite blow our load on that subject just yet. But
I think if JJ McCarthy was a guy that was 4 or even a couple years in the league and has been through the ringer, there's not even a question that they put him out there. Like this has been the JJ McCarthy theme since he's been here. They're not going to rush him out there.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into the mailbag. And first question is on this subject. It's from Chris Vikings 30. If JJ McCarthy doesn't play on Sunday against the Eagles, do you see him playing against the Chargers?
Chargers Thursday night game, baby. God, I hate that quick turnaround, long flight, brutal. What do you think, Galapagos? If he's out Sunday, does he play?
I think he does. I think he's close this week, maybe not quite there. I think he will be ready by next Thursday. Get him out there as soon as you can. I don't care if it's a long flight. I don't care if it's Thursday. Going against his former mentor in Jim Harbaugh. Yes, let's have him play. I think he plays.
I think if he's out Sunday, that he 100% doesn't play on Thursday because, I mean, if he's really going to be 3 days away, like, oh man, if it was 3 more days, he could have went out there. Like they're just going to give him that big extra padding again because he's going to damn near have another bye week. So I think it would be pretty weird if they held him out Sunday and then put him out Thursday. I want him to be out there, but it doesn't make any sense to do that.
I'm taking a flip of that. I think he actually is really close to starting. I think it's just a pube away.
But it's 3 days, like 3 days away. Is that even a thing?
If he doesn't play at all, he gets another day of rest. I mean, then you're talking. I mean, yeah, I think he's probably fine to go. So I think he's close. And
I'm going through it with Kevin O'Connell's eyes on this one. Like not so much. I'm not my doctor eyes, but like 3 days to me doesn't make a difference.
Well, you do Google a lot of things that get very bad results, so I get where you're coming from. But I think he's close, and I think if he's that close, if he's just that. I mean, look how long he's milking out this decision between Wentz and McCarthy right now. And
yeah, but the decision's been made. It's not like Kevin O'Connell doesn't know who's starting.
I don't know.
You really think they don't know?
I'm not in that
Sunday.
Maybe it's McCarthy.
Exactly. I'm just saying they know who's playing.
And then I don't know. I think he's close. So I think if he doesn't play Sunday, I think he definitely plays the Thursday. Why the hell not? Get him out there. Get him out there.
Well, the reason not to would be the injury.
John says this. Doesn't matter. Number 12 is the future.
Never know. Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Yeah, Vic, some people are having some problems on YouTube. Hit refresh. It should hop back on. I don't think it's counting our likes yet, unless you really only have 2, which would be
sad.
My
God, 2. Who's the last person on the Vikings to wear number 2? Paul Ettinger?
No, didn't we have it's somebody, corner or some shit. T-Bass, let's go by your search history.
Yeah, was Stephon Gilmore too? He might have been too.
Yeah, he was. All right. This is from Matamida. With the Eagles' struggles lately, has this game dropped in difficulty in your minds at all, or do you still really see it as a massive difficulty game? And he put like 18 exclamation points.
Hell yeah, the Eagles are a mess right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely dropped in difficulty for me, but I still think it can be a signature win. Like anytime you beat the Super Bowl champs at home, I don't care how healthy they are. You need that big splashy win. And look at who we beat so far: the Bears, the Browns, and the Bengals. Not exactly something you're going to go brag to your friends about. Getting a win over the Eagles at home would be huge, and I think that is kind of your signature win. So I think it's still a tough game. Eagles are very good, and they're getting a little healthier than we were last week. So to me, it has dropped in difficulty, but I still think it's a big win.
I thought you meant as far as difficulty, like the Vikings playing them. Like if they beat the Eagles, this is by far times 10 the biggest win they've had all year. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think the Eagles are very good right now. Like I think the game is easier than it was.
3
weeks ago.
No, it is. It's that, but it's also a big win either way. It's not like when you look at the schedule, like, oh shit, we got the Eagles after the bye, and the way they're playing early in the season, it was like, oh my god, they look unbeatable. But the offense, like the receivers are close to imploding, had injuries on defense. This team is beatable, and yes, he's right. This is definitely dropped in difficulty. It's a winnable game. Still
it's
tough.
Very
still
like
winnable.
this. If the Vikings don't win this game, I'm going to be very upset and very surprised. This isn't just like, oh, the Eagles are the former champ, whatever, they beat us, so be it. No way. You can't. They're coming off a loss to the Giants where they got their asses absolutely handed to them. The Eagles didn't even look like they wanted to play. Halfway through that game, the guys on the sideline looked like they didn't even want to be there. You need to beat the living piss out of these guys. Hate the Eagles.
All right, we're gonna finish with T-Bass's question because those ones always require deep thought. Let's start with Davey had one here right at the end. What do you do with McCarthy when he's physically ready to play and has made some progress with his alleged mechanical issues, but still hasn't gotten up to game speed or gets injured again? Do you just suck it up and go with him after Wentz leaves, or do you, for the second straight season, look for a seasoned vet and keep Max Brosmer floundering at number 3 on the depth chart?
That was a lot to take in. What's the gist of it?
Basically, when McCarthy's ready to play, you put him out there, and then if he gets injured again or struggles, do you get a veteran or I guess roll with Brosmer at 2 or move Brosmer to 3?
We're rolling with JJ McCarthy for the next 2 years, regardless if he sucks or not. I mean, that's just what it is. And you said something about mechanical issues.
Yep,
technical issues.
Mechanical issues. Yep.
You give me a quarterback that's 22 years old that doesn't have mechanical issues, I'll be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
There's quarterbacks that thrive throughout their whole career that have those issues. Every quarterback has those. That one's funny to me, and this isn't a dig to Davey because people dare. I mean, everybody's talking about like that's his issues. Like, oh man, it's footwork. It's not where they want it to be. Whose footwork is when they're this young and have played 2 games in the NFL? It's like everybody wants to get the pitchforks out because it's so easy. Mm-hmm. It's so easy. Put those pitchforks back in the damn shed and bring them back out in a couple of years.
Well, and let's remember too, you had Justin School at left tackle for those first 2 games. Look what the Falcons did to Josh Allen last week. I mean, made him look foolish. He was under a lot of pressure, absolutely in his face. Like that Falcons defense is legit. So not easy going against those 2. And their part of this is I think Brosmer is being groomed to be the quarterback too here. And I think if they bring in a veteran, he's going to be your 3, and your guy who is inactive is the emergency quarterback. I think it'd be a veteran there, but I think Brosmer.
The thought of bringing a quarterback in right now just is not even on anybody's radar.
No, he's moving a year ahead in his question here. So I think Brosmer will be a long-term backup here in Minnesota. And then I think your veteran, if it's Josh McCown's not here, then you bring in a veteran to be that kind of that practice squad guy who is the emergency quarterback.
It's so easy. Everybody's trying to please me, and I feel.
You took your spectacles off. When did that happen?
Good tune. I'm not telling.
I didn't even notice it. All right, we got T-Bass's question here. As you both know, I'm not a huge fan of Kevin O'Connell. I think he has a lot of flaws, and people keep making excuses for him. My question to the both of you is, at what point do you hold him 100% accountable and say, no more excuses, Kevin? Is there a time frame, like a certain season, or is there a specific thing that will do it for you? You guys both know that in the NFL history, a coach that has not made it to the championship game by year 5 has never won a Super Bowl with that team, so the clock is ticking.
All right, so I told Lupagus before this, FW Ender, hell yeah, let's go. I said after I usually don't look at the mailbag ones, and the only one I looked at was T-Bass because after last week's Sasquatch hunt, I felt like I needed to be a little more prepared.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you prepared for this one?
I'm not. Well, it's the same thing. I mean, we know T-Bass isn't a Kevin O'Connell guy. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. To each their own. I am surprised, or of everybody on this channel, like T-Bass is very old school. And the new school thing is in the NFL is to move on from a coach early. Lame. Like coaches are getting fired within 2 years.
Look at the Titans.
You look back in the history of the NFL, like that is such new age bullshit to move on from a coach that quick. So I am surprised that he's on that bandwagon to move off from a coach. I looked really quick. So there's been plenty of coaches that have won a Super Bowl after 5 years with the same team. And my question to T-Bass would be, if you were to see a coach 3 years in that was 12-30, 0 playoff appearances, would he fire him? And based off of what he's saying, he would fire him instantly. Well, that's what Chuck Noll did.
Oh, that was Bill
That's
Belichick.
what Chuck Noll did. And you know what? They stuck it out with him. Panned out pretty good. There's been plenty of coaches. Chuck Noll. Who else we got here? John Madden, Bill Cowher, Tom Landry, Andy Reid. All these guys have stuck around. Andy Reid had to go to the Chiefs to get his, but like all these guys have stuck around. They did it. Like the biggest thing with me when it comes to a coach, when you move on from the coach, especially the Teflon coach, nothing sticks. You move on from so Kevin O'Connell is 34-17.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at active coaches, he's third best winning percentage in active coaches. There is 25 teams right now that would probably fire their head coach to hire Kevin O'Connell right now. Yep. All time, he's got the 16th best winning percentage.
Should we trade him?
So long story short, if you have a winning percentage of that, you don't move on from him. The only time you move on from a coach is when you lose a locker room. When you pull a Mike Zimmer and nobody likes you. When you're Leslie Frazier and you're just a shitty coach. When you're Mike Tice, you lose the locker room and you're not winning games. You move on from them when you're not winning games and you lose the locker room. Look at what's going on in Miami right now. Look at there's teams out there. I mean, look at what happened with the Titans. It's laughable to move on from a coach after this. I'm sorry. I love T-Bass, man, but I do not get this at all.
Well, my benchmark for him, I mean, we need to see a playoff win pretty soon. That has to happen. And this year with the injuries and everything that's gone on, I don't know if it's this season or not, but like he needs to win a playoff game this year or next. He has to. Other than that, I mean, the regular season record's great, but he does have to win a playoff game very soon.
Let me push this back. The other part of this is you say he has to win a playoff game very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if JJ McCarthy had been here for the last 3 years and he had been through those playoff losses, he's had like 3 different teams since he's been here. Yeah. Like he's had separate teams: Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, JJ McCarthy. So to me, he doesn't even have to win a playoff game. I mean, we want him to, but like this is like his 3rd different team, and he's had winning seasons with all these different teams. To me, that more points to like, holy shit, this guy is an awesome coach. Like nobody else is doing that.
I know.
Nobody else is doing that.
You still got to win when you get to the big dance, and it has to. I mean, if he gets another playoff first round exit, it's going to get hot. And
I know, but like this is a different team.
It doesn't matter. Like you have to win a playoff game. You have to do it, and eventually he's going to have to do it here. And like I said, this year I don't know if it's going to happen, but it has to be soon. He's got to win a playoff game.
He does have to win a playoff game, but the biggest question, like T-Bass, why are you not putting this on our GM? Like our GM consistently gives Kevin O'Connell these whole different teams, and he's winning. I mean, Kwesi, like this is on Kwesi more than anything to me, and it's not even close. Like Kevin O'Connell during the draft, he didn't even know we were drafting Dallas Turner. So clearly Kwesi is running this ship and giving it to Kevin O'Connell. What does Kevin O'Connell do? Wins effing football games.
He has won a lot of games.
Chuck Noll, 12-30. There's no way T-Bass will say that he would have fired Chuck Noll. No way.
He might have.
No.
He might have.
12-30.
All right.
Who is the best coaches ever to play?
Who is the most important? We got a lot of guys returning from injury. Who's the most important? Who's going to have the biggest impact on Sunday coming back from injury? Should be a quick segment here.
Well, it's only Cash Money, right? And Donovan Jackson?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe McCarthy if he plays.
Comments.
52080 Vikings says Cash Money, Cashman. A lot of Cashman.
Ivan Pace is the worst football player ever to play.
Yeah, and Cashman should have a huge impact on this run defense. He needs to. He should. There's no reason he wouldn't. But let's not poo-poo away Donovan Jackson's return either. Like, physical dude, played hurt last time he was out there with the Bengals. I'm excited to see him come back and see what he can do. Again, we all have a newfound love for Donovan Jackson. There was a little interview there. So it's clearly Cashman. but I'm excited to see Donovan Jackson come back too.
Yeah, cash money. We gotta stop that run, and the bleeding will stop. There will be Band-Aids on that puppy, and it's gonna be because of him. He just needs to stay healthy. The only other thing I want to go back to the Kevin O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
The question was, when do you move on from him? I'm just saying they might move on from him. Maybe he doesn't win a Super Bowl.
What was his contract extension?
But right now, he's a very, very good coach. You don't move on from that.
Well, we're 3-2.
Well, not even this. They would have to go. So my final answer on that is next year they would have to be not only bad, they would have to be a disaster. And J.J. McCarthy would have to start every game and just be a complete shit show for it even to be a discussion.
Well, yeah, and then also you mentioned losing the locker room. So he signed a 5-year extension last year.
That doesn't mean anything.
So I would think if that's the true gist of the question there, the crux of it all, I'm thinking 2027, maybe the seat gets hot.
I mean, it is. All I'll say is to T-Bass is, man, buckle up. He's going to be here for a while. Love him or hate him, but he's going to be here. They're not going to move on from him. He's tied to McCarthy, and they're going to ride this puppy out.
All right. So cash in most important. Let's go more likely to happen, and this is just for the Eagles game this Sunday. So I don't know if you did any of these, but I had 4 of them. More likely to happen, you guys put along in the comments, Blake Brandel starts over Michael Juergens at center, or Eric Wilson starts over Ivan Pace at linebacker. More likely to happen.
Wish they both would happen, but they won't.
Yeah. It's weird because there's been positive comments and negative comments on both sides. So,
Davey says Brandel at center.
Yeah.
I'll say so Brandel. I actually think neither of those are going to happen.
I hope one does.
Burn my ass. But I think Wilson starting over Pace is more likely to happen. But I really don't think either of them are going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to go Brandel over Juergens. Just there's been some recency. Wes Phelps was there, and he mentioned some comments about that. And then KOC kind of compounded on that today in his press conference. So there is – he talked about putting the best 5 guys out there you can. So I'm going to go Brandel.
Hold on. I said 3 years. Chuck Noll for the first 3 years was 12 and 30. Kevin O'Connell has 3 full years.
I'm going to go Blake Brandel just off of recent comments that I inferred from KLC's presser today. He wants the best 5 out there on that O-line. And I think Blake Brandel is your best center.
Man, I hope so. It'd be so refreshing for him just to say, just for him to do that. Say, screw it. I don't care about Michael. I mean, clearly they love Michael Juergens. Even when they drafted him, everyone's just kind of they seem to like him a lot more than they
he was ranked 400 and they took him 220. All right, more likely to happen. Jonathan Allen gets a sack or Adam Thielen has a reception against the Eagles.
Chuck, 3 years, T-Bass. Chuck Noll did that in his 4th year. All right, what was it?
More likely to happen. Jonathan Allen gets a sack or Adam Thielen has a reception.
Jeez. I hope both.
I mean, it's sad that this is even a question, especially on the Thielen side of this.
I'm going to say Thielen gets a reception.
Yeah, I mean, we could be down in this game, throwing the ball a lot. Maybe Thielen happens to catch one. He's all
maybe it's a tip ball. It goes through Naylor's hand, catches it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's sad that we're talking about that. Jonathan Allen, it seems like Ashley, YouTube's all effed up. It ain't liking anything tonight. Jonathan Allen, he gets the pressures. When you look at the pressures, I think he was 25th in the league when it comes to deep, which is it's fine. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just not hitting home. And sometimes pressures are better than sacks.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he hit home every now and then, but Thielen's receptions are few and far between. Going back to the coaching thing, I do want to say this though. I'm I'm a firm believer in like riding a coach out for at least a couple of years. Like I hate when these teams give up on these guys so quick. Like stick with them. I mean, like Aaron Glenn, I think he's a smart guy. He knows football. I know the Jets are a shit show right now, but if they fire him after this year, to me, that's a mistake.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, and Kevin O'Connell has such a unique case where he comes in with a Kirk Cousins, and then they move on and go to Sam Darnold, and then they draft. I mean, it's just so dumb, like to move unless it's a complete shit show. But T-Bass, Noel was 69, 70, 71. Dog shit. Year 4, he did it.
We need to put you and T-Bass in a steel cage, see who comes out.
I love T-Bass. I'm just saying, I said I compared him through 3 years, and based off the record, there's no way he went to fire Chuck Noll.
All right. More likely to happen, Eagles rush for over 200 yards or the Eagles sack the Vikings more than 5 times.
Neither.
Really?
Eagles can't run the ball worth shit. And I know our run defense is ass, but Blake Cashman's going to be there to stuff the shit out of them. And the Eagles don't sack quarterbacks. They have 9. They have 9 sacks this year. Dog shit. Eagles suck.
All right. I'm just saying. Remember a couple weeks ago, Kenny Gainwell went for over 100. Last time, Quinshon Judkins went for over 100.
No, you said 200 yards.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts can also run the ball. They got
he's averaging
a couple of guys who can run the football. Our run defense has not been good. So, and
200 yards is crazy.
Well, total yards, not one player.
I know. I'm just saying, like, total is crazy.
Not when you see the run defense lately. All right, how about this?
I think the Vikings are giving up what a $130 a game, so that'd be 70 more yards.
I'm just saying, it could. Maybe this is the week the Eagles finally go nuts.
Well, it does suck. I'll say this is the Eagles. This could, from their standpoint, they could be looking at this. This is their get right game. This is their get right game. Like, quit Judkins, Gainwell. I mean, everybody's just having their game. Like
I mean, it's a Saquon Barkley. I mean, he's a different beast. All right, what's more likely to happen? J.J. McCarthy plays at least a series in this game, or he doesn't play at all?
Oh, why would he play a series?
Because Wentz gets hurt because he has a really painful left shoulder injury.
Yeah, that thing's been there for 2 weeks. I'd say no, he ain't playing.
I feel like he gets in this game. I do.
I feel like it'd have to be a different injury because it's.
I think he left the freaking game against the Browns. Toward the end of the half, like all it takes is him landing that thing funny. If he can't go, McCarthy will hop in here. So I think we will see JJ McCarthy this week.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think our offensive line is going to be better. I think they're going to kind of do some of the same thing. If it's Wentz, they're going to be getting the ball out of his hands real quick, like they did the last game. And if McCarthy ain't ready to go, he's just going to be inactive.
I think he will be a backup this week.
Oh yeah, I think he either starts or he's inactive. I guess that's what
I think he's the backup.
If he's the backup and active, and they don't play him, then I'm going to be mad. Like that makes 0 sense.
No, you get him out there, you get him ready, and then he's not quite 100%. He can come in and still play at 90% and lead this team to victory.
If they feel like he can play at 90%, his ass better be out there and starting over.
No, they said they weren't going to start him until he was 100%. He can be the backup at 90.
That's lame. That better.
I don't think so. I'm fine with that because what's a chance he actually comes in? Probably pretty slim, but if he does, he's your best guy.
He better be. I would be really annoyed by that.
All right, let's do some pick your poison. A couple scenarios. You got to say, what would you rather do? Maybe neither one is great. Maybe they're both great. Pick your poison. Great band and a great Alice Cooper song as well. All right, pick your poison. Carson Wentz starts at quarterback and leads the Vikings to a 24-23 win, putting up average numbers. Or J.J. McCarthy starts, throws for 300+, 2 touchdowns, and runs for 1, but the Vikings lose by a last-second field goal. Pick your poison. What would you rather see happen?
Everybody's going to pick the same thing.
What?
I haven't seen these yet.
This could be your young quarterback's breakout game, but you still lose the game.
Of course they want the win. Nobody cares about stats.
It's a Super Bowl quality team.
No.
Your young quarterback is shining.
Nobody cares. It's all about a dub. If anybody, I guarantee nobody's going to say anything other than a win in the comments.
I'm just saying, in the second scenario, ain't bad. Let's look at JT93. He wants to see JJ prove something.
What's he proven? That he lost?
He threw for 300 plus yards, a couple of touchdowns, and ran for one. He was awesome. The dude was just on fire.
It sounds like it wasn't enough.
Maybe it was a defense that failed. It wasn't JJ McCarthy.
There is no true Viking fan that would say they would rather take a loss over a win. I don't care if you're 3-11 at the end of the year. You get the dub.
That's why it's poison. But here's the thing: like McCarthy needs that breakout game, and I want it to happen sooner than later. It does need to happen.
Well, it can happen in a win in the Super Bowl. How about that?
All right. Pick your poison. Vikings are able to stop the run this week, or the Vikings are able to hold the Eagles to 0 sacks. Gotta have one or the other.
That's a pick your poison.
Can't have both. Look at Kinetic 615. He takes JJ Ballin out too.
Well, it seems like you're on that side. You seem excited when you see those comments.
I think it's a tough question, like, because I'm also very happy that our quarterback showed something we haven't seen yet. So it would be a silver lining to a loss.
Not against the Eagles. No way. If this was no effing way. I would say
we got 3-1 on this one so far. Stop the run seems to be winning this.
Well,
one.
It has to be stop the run because we can get sacked a few times and still win the game. If we can't stop the run, we've seen how that goes, and we're going to lose.
Yeah, no, I want to see us stop the run. That's been our Achilles heel so far this season, especially the last couple of games. We have to stop the run, in my opinion. Like you said, you can get sacked a couple times and still win a game. So,
and the Eagles aren't going to sack us very many times. They haven't been doing that shit all year.
I know, but.
I mean, if they sack us 3 or less times, I consider it a win.
No, and that's fine because if we can't stop the run, we're screwed. All right, pick your poison. Max Brosmer is forced to play quarterback, or Xavier Scott is forced to be running back 1.
Oh, fuck, Max Brosmer. I am just damn near rude. Ever since he fumbled, man. What game was it where he was out there way too much?
Steelers game. He had a great game, just balling out.
I'll say, you know what, that Steelers loss, I'm feeling much better about that. It turns out they're actually pretty damn good. Yeah. That was really
well, it was also they're like that was their get right game against us. That's why I'm worried about the Eagles game.
Yeah, but the Steelers are like a legit contender in the AFC, I think.
Well, they weren't before that game.
Well, you're welcome, Pittsburgh, but they've been playing their ass off. But Xavier Scott, uninterested.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see Max Brosmer out here, but a lot of Scots in the comments. Holy crap! Holy moly!
Moly!
Let's jump in the top 5 talkers to watch for as we get ready for the Eagles this Sunday. And number 5, who will be the Vikings starting quarterback in this one? We still don't know. It's Wednesday. We have inklings what it's going to be, but that's a big talker right now. Who's going to be the starting quarterback?
I don't know.
Vic Ryder thinks the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl.
They've been playing very, very good. Yeah, no, it's going to be Carson Wentz.
No, I think it will be Carson Wentz as well. It just seems like that's where things are pointing right now. They said JJ McCarthy won't play until he's 100%. I don't think he's there yet, so I think it will be Carson Wentz and give him some ibuprofen for that pretty painful non-throwing shoulder.
What a wimp. What a wimp.
All right, Vikings O-line, that interior especially, can they hold up against the big boys, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter? Are they going to be pushed into Carson Wentz's crotch area during this thing?
Well, it's going to be nice to have Donovan Jackson back out there. It'll be we don't know who the starting center is going to be. If it's Michael Juergens, confidence is a little bit lower, and Willie Fries is going to hold his own. We don't even know who's going to be the starting right tackle. A lot of questions here, but Philly with Jalen Carter being back, not great news. They're gonna. I mean, they're one of the best in the league. They probably are the best in the league.
Yeah, Vikings O-line interior needs to be very strong in this game. They did well against the Browns. Can they do it again against these two guys who are coming back? And yeah, Carter, he's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast. So we'll see.
Nice.
They got to hold up in this one. The Vikings get the dub. Jalen Hurts' legs, number 3. Another thing though to be, whether it's a tush push or him just taking off and running. Quarterbacks that can run scare the shit out of one bar, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, he's having one of his worst years as far as average yards on the ground. I think it's like 3.9. And the tush push, I was listening to our dear pal Luke Braun. I was listening to his Locked On show today. It was crazy because he said that the tush push has the exact same percentage. It might have even been a little bit lower than a regular quarterback sneak. And which was very surprising to me. He said the only reason we hate it, people just hate it. They hate seeing it. They hate the formation. They think it's just damn near cheating. But really, when it comes down to it, a regular quarterback sneak has the same percentage of converting, which is funny.
Well, I just go back to the whole Reggie Bush USC thing where there was like a flag for assisting the runner. So like that's where I still like, is that a rule or not? Can you assist the runner or not? Like make it clear. And apparently you can. So is what I hate the name
that
of it.
Was that became legal again like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I hate the tush. I hate the name tush push.
He made a great point where people just hate the tush push because of the formation and they feel like it's cheating, but really it is the same percentage of a regular quarterback sneak.
Remember the Vikings did it with Brandon Powell as the guy pushing?
That was the stupidest thing I ever saw.
You're not over it yet, are you?
It's dumb. Yes, Jalen Hurts, any quarterback to make plays with his legs, and I expect Jalen Hurts to get 35 plus yards on the ground. Hopefully it's just when we're up by 3 scores.
Yeah. They're talking here. Can Vikings passing game take advantage of Eagles dinged up secondary? If Quinyon Mitchell doesn't play, this should be an absolute feast for Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
He's limited. That will be the one to watch. If they pull out Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson, we are gonna go absolutely ape shit. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is.
Max
Ringo,
Brosmer?
one of the worst in the league in coverage. Adoree Jackson, probably the second worst in the league in coverage. Like, it's going to be beautiful. And really, even if Mitchell plays, there is a lot of yards to be had in the air. These guys suck in coverage. They do.
Yeah, no. I mean, they
give up a ton of yards in the air. Ringo, I think, what was it, like 100 yards just in the last week or something? He ain't good.
Ringo. All right, number one thing to watch for: can the Vikings stop the run game? Have not been able to do it 2 weeks in a row. Can they do it against Saquon Barkley and these freaking Philadelphia Eagles?
Good offensive line. Man, I wish he wasn't playing.
Quit dicking around. Remember to tell you that?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, one more. Quit dicking around, you mushhead.
No, he never just sucked. Swinging at pitches I shouldn't be swinging at. Are we going to be able to stop the run? I don't think Barkley has had over 75 yards in a game yet this year.
What was better, Saquon Barkley or Kenny Gainwell?
Well, it's a different squad. I mean, we got Blake Cashman out there, which is going to be big time for us. So I don't think we stop the run. I think we mildly contain it. I think Barkley probably has his best game of the year, but
if he's under 100, that's a win in my mind.
Oh yeah, in best case scenario is the Vikings get up early and they don't even run the damn ball. We put it in Jalen Hurts' hands, which is going to not pan out.
He is struggling right now. He's not seen the field well at all.
Yeah, if Barkley is anywhere from like 75 to 95 yards, huge win, huge.
Tokyo's cold.
Damn it, Tokyo.
John, 145? I'll arm wrestle you right now.
Well, you ain't gonna win. I'll tell you that. You are not gonna win that match.
I know. Look, his shoulder's bigger than me. All right, those are the top 5 things to watch for. Let's jump into bold prediction here. If you guys have bold prediction, drop it in the comments. I'm going to grab a final here.
Yeah, bold predictions. Also, I'm going to be streaming the whole damn game on Sunday. So anybody just sitting around, saddle up, watch the game with me. You'll probably see me say some very, very bad foul language, but who cares? Also, remember, all the super chats, new members are in instantly for the October Awesome giveaway. The Salute to Service hoodie. How do you not want to rep that thing? It is beautiful. Also, November, Brew Pub, we're going to be doing the pizza oven again. We're going to be giving away a big old beautiful pizza oven, so stick around.
All right, so Davey's bold predictions: Vikings win 19-17.
Jesus.
Bozzetti Wentz has 2 passing touchdowns and a field goal to win.
Carson Wentz kicks a field goal? That is bold.
I don't know what it meant. Montemayor says Jordan Addison has 3 touchdowns. Eagles 31, Vikings 17.
T-Bass, he must be fun at parties.
Yeah.
Chuck Noll, first 3 years, 12 and 30.
Sam Squatch is kind of stepping on my toes right there with his prediction. Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying this, but if McCarthy is active, he needs to be playing.
I don't agree with that. I think he can be active and not play, and I think that's fine.
I don't.
You don't want him inactive. I mean, he gets the whole. Yeah, I think if he's 90%, he needs to be the backup.
If he's 90% and they feel like he can come in as a backup, he needs to be starting.
No, he can rest again, and if he has to come in, great. He can come in. He's good enough to go. Otherwise, you let him get that full another week, like you had mentioned. And I want him to go Thursday, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't agree with you on that.
D Vega 52-17. All right, Lupkus, what's your bold prediction?
All right, here we go. My bold predictions: Vikings will be down 21 points late in the third quarter. JJ will come in after Wentz is sacked and ends up throwing for 3 touchdowns.
Are you reading something?
Runs for a first that puts them in will record field goal range for the win as the clock ticks to 0. JJ McCarthy, another late game heroics like we saw week 1 off the bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I feel like you wrote that on a piece of paper.
I did. I wrote it down. I was reading it verbatim.
No, I'm gonna say Carson Wentz gets a little revenge on his former squad. Eagles fans, I think they have some love for Carson Wentz, so it's gonna hurt a little bit, which will be even better. But oh yeah, absolutely. So I think the Vikings actually win by more than 2 scores. I think the Eagles are absolutely messed right now, and I don't think it's getting any better in Minnesota, and they're going to implode. And I can't wait to see Nick Sirianni just doing his facial expressions and being a real turd on the sidelines.
And I hope that happens. I'm just afraid they're going to figure it out this week.
Nah. No, they ain't going to figure anything out.
I hope so.
Tim Lindsay, let's go. Mason will make Barkley look like a high school running back. He better. I predicted 70 yards. My bold prediction. Hell yeah, Tim. Let's go, baby.
Yards on Sunday. Yeah, let's go. All right, this is your last chance to get on the wheel in this show. You got a couple more weeks here, 15 more days, 16 more days for the hoodie that we'll be giving away here. Salute the Service hoodie. But yeah, one bar. You were perfect last week in trivia. Can you do it again?
No, that won't happen again. But I been riding high. Been riding high. Told the mailman. Told everybody. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I think Mike Harris cares much. I'm gonna go 6 points on this one as the line again. 2 points for no multiple choice. 1 point for multiple.
You must be tough. I think you stepped up your game.
I don't know if it's hard or not. It might not be. Vic Ryder, thank you very much.
All right, I'm going to hide the comments. Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely hide the comments. All right, question number 1. We all know the Eagles took Jalen Reagor 1 pick ahead of Justin Jefferson in the 2020 draft. But who was the first wide receiver taken that year?
Dotson, final answer.
No, it was not Dotson. It was Henry Ruggs III. God, Mike Mayock.
Dotson after?
Dotson was like in the, I don't know. It was CeeDee Lamb, Ruggs, Judy, and Brandon Ayuk were the other receivers who went in round 1 that year.
Am I even in the same year? Hold on, Washington?
I don't think so.
Shit. Hold on. I got to see how. I hope he's like a 3rd round pick. It'd be hilarious.
We'll see that draft class.
It doesn't sound like it.
Maybe he was. Dotson was he a 1st rounder?
16th overall in 2022.
Oh my God, 2 years off.
God, I thought he was that same draft, but damn it.
All right, you're in a hole here. You're in a hole. Down in a hole.
Who cares? All
right, last time the Eagles and Vikings butted heads was week 2 of the 2023 season. The Eagles won that game 34-28. In that contest, Kirk Cousins threw 4 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson didn't catch any, but this non-wide receiver caught 2 of them. Who was it?
Oh, Jesus. I actually have a weird guess.
Mm-hmm.
But after my Dotson debacle, I better go to multiple choice.
Was it A, Alexander Madison, B, Josh Oliver, C, TJ Hawkinson, D, Ty Chandler?
Weird. That didn't help at all. Well, it's not Oliver. Who else was there? And it's not Hawkins. Ty Chandler or Madison. It's got to be one of those two. Ty Chandler have 2 touchdowns in his career?
I don't know.
I'm going to go Madison. Final answer.
It was TJ Hawkinson. Who was TJ Hawkinson? You're not going to get a perfect score this week. You're at 0 points. You got 4 questions remaining. Legendary NFL kicker Gary Anderson kicked for a handful of teams, including the Eagles and the Vikings. What team did he finish his NFL career with in 2004?
Titans. Final answer.
Hey, you're on the board. 2 points. Well done.
He looked good in that baby blue. He looked good. I love Gary. Everybody's speaking badly of Gary Anderson. You know what? Shame on you.
Vic Ryder says, you suck tonight, one bar.
I'm sorry, man. I got 2. I'm on the board.
Sam Squad just think, one bar, think.
Sorry, everybody.
All right, question 4. The Eagles currently have 3 former Vikings on their active roster. Sam Howell, Marcus Epps, and this defensive player.
Powell. Who do they have? You say Brandon Powell?
Sam Howell, Marcus Epps, and who? He plays defense.
Man, I'm definitely need multiple choice on this one.
A. Ty Robinson, B. Ambry Thomas, C. Perry Nickerson, D. Zadarius Smith.
Zadarius Smith just retired. I actually think it's weirdly Ty Robinson. Ty Robinson, final answer.
Oh, Ty Robinson's a rookie this year. It was Perry Nickerson. Ambry Thomas is on the practice squad.
I was thinking of Darius Robinson. Damn it. Suck.
You can still win though if you get these next.
I ain't gonna win anything.
Choice.
This ain't happening tonight.
All right.
I was thinking.
Sorry.
Robinson.
Which former Viking Eagle who fairly recently retired does this career path describe? Are you ready?
Yeah.
University of Texas,
Cares.
Philadelphia, Arizona, Minnesota, Cleveland.
Fairly recently retired?
Yep. Fairly recently. I want to give it away too easily.
University of Texas, you said?
That's what I said.
And then what?
Philadelphia, Arizona, Minnesota, Cleveland. He played defense, I'll tell you that.
I think you already said that. I ain't gonna win tonight, so. Recently retired.
Fairly recently retired.
Texas Eagles. Then Minnesota?
Arizona. Then Minnesota. Then Cleveland Browns. He was a Brown. Gross.
Piss me off. I don't want to sit here. It's probably really painful, but I really don't want to get this wrong. I have no idea right now. Defense.
I ain't going multiple choice. Will not help you get the win.
No, it won't.
The next question is a gimme.
Defense, retired, recent, Texas. Eagles, Arizona, Vikings. Oh. Jordan Hicks, final answer?
It was Jordan Hicks. Wow. Pulled it out of your ass. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God.
Did he? When did he retire?
He just retired this year.
Wow. That, you know what? I'd like to thank my grandparents for that one and my family.
You sat there, you thought it through, you came up with an answer. Well done.
Weird.
All right. Last question. You get this right, it's going to be a win for you. Hell of a comeback.
Hell of a comeback.
I was the only person in probably the entire world who purchased the jersey of this former Eagle and Viking.
Thomas DePay, final answer. Done.
You did it. It's a win. You did it.
Oh, man, I needed that. Jordan Hicks came through in the clutch. Woo!
Wow. You did it. It wasn't perfect, but you got it. You got it done.
It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Like all those beautiful dames at bar clothes.
Hell
all
yeah.
women are beautiful.
It was the best ones.
Wow. All right. I needed that. All right. Well, we got some guys and gals on the board for the hoodie, the October Awesome giveaway. Appreciate everybody hopping on the night. I'm going to be streaming the whole game. Be sure to come on Sunday after the tailgate party, noon game, brews, Patriot Pizza, saddle up. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, remember this. There's a small town in Wisconsin called Spread Eagle. Spread Eagle, Wisconsin.
That's funny. It's a funny name.